Welcome back to Good Morning Sri Lanka, and we are in the midst of our conversation. This is regarding the forum that kicks off on the 25th of November. It's on violence against women. We have with us the Executive Director of Women and Media Collective, Dr. Sipali Kotegoda. And ma'am, you mentioned that the Women and Media Collective is 26 years old. Has it gone easier for your group, for your organization to convince people that a change is necessary? How is it when you converse with men, with the gentlemen? Are they more gentle now when it comes to receiving the issues that pertains to women?
Well, let me clarify. Women and Media Collective works, one part of our, one arm of our work is working with the media. We also work on political representation of women's, migrant workers' rights, etc.
Oh, that's a bigger one. How is it received now when it comes to women now being part of the workforce, demanding equal pay, equal rights? I mean, because it's still set up for every dollar that a man makes, 70 cents is earned by a woman.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I think if we look at the way in which women have moved into the labor force, the labor force as is recognized, technically, because it's, there's a lot of work, labor that goes into domestic work, which is not recognized as economically contributing. So, one has to make that clear that there is a lot of work that is not being computed. That is also, I think, challenging notions of women's role, women's position in the family, and which then, in some cases, does lead to violence, to domestic violence, because women then in effect, women are taking on more and more of the role of maintaining the households. But society still believes that it's the man who does, should, and that the woman may be, usurping that role, and so, and in a way, society also condones. Women must know its place, her place.
It's always been said.
So I think women themselves are proving that they know their place, and their place means that they need to be recognized for that. And also institutionally, I think it's really important that. You ask me whether there has been any change. I think there are many interventions that have taken place over the last 2 decades by many organizations, by institutions like the Ministry of Women's Affairs, and most recently, I think the Ministry of Health has acknowledged the kind of violence that takes place even within the ministry, and also recognizing the fact that many women, especially, come for services as a result of being subject to violence. So it is now much more public debate and discussion than it was maybe 10, 20 years ago.
Well, just like what they're saying, there are only two things that are definite in this world: taxes and change. And we wish you all the best on the 25th, and all the best also to your organization. Ma'am, thank you very much for coming today. And don't forget that the forum starts on the 25th, and it's followed by 16 days of activism, ends on the 10th of December, which is the United Nations International Human Rights Day. And don't forget, we can all make the change. Even if you're a male or you're female, you're a child or you're a grown-up, we can all make change. And also, just remember that we're all equal. We're all the same. If you take out the skin, like what they said, we're all bones and it looks the same. So thank you very much, ma'am. And we got more of GMSL when we come back tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday, everyone. I'll see ya.